Hello and welcome to the Super Bowl Sunday edition of In My Mailbox here at YA Bibliophile. I am Heidi and it is game day. I'm really excited today because I am a huge Packer fan, born and raised in Wisconsin, so it's kind of in my blood. I'm wearing my Aaron Rodgers jersey today because I loved him. He's adorable. And he's the quarterback, so you kind of have to give him some love. But I'm excited because I'm going over to my aunt and uncle's house later, and my uncle actually turned my great-grandmother's bedroom into a bar in his house, and it's really very fun. And they always have big Packer party celebrations, and there's tons of people there. So I'm excited for that. So in preparation for that, I have a bunch of stuff to do, so I am going to do a very quick in my mailbox. I actually have a lot of things, but I'm not going to spend a lot of time on them. I filmed this last night, but then somehow between uploading it to my computer, it got deleted, and I can't find it. So this is take 2 of my In My Mailbox. I was really actually kind of bad this week. I bought a ton of books. It started off last Sunday. I had to go to work. I got there earlier than expected, so I excuse me, I took off and went to Half Price Books, and I picked up a few different ones. The first one I got is Willow, and I've been meaning to read this book. A friend of mine, Ange, read it and liked it. It's a story of a girl, Willow, and she and her parents are at a party. Her parents have drink too much wine. They have Willow drive home. The roads are bad. They get in a car accident, and her parents die. And Willow feels a lot of guilt because she was driving, and she's left with her older brother, who perhaps, from the incident, maybe blames her a little bit. I just started it. It's hard for me because to kind of escape the pain, she cuts, and that just, working in middle school, I know a number of students do. Anybody who works with teens probably knows students who do that, and I just feel it, and it hurts, and it's very good though so far. I'm not very far into it, but I liked it so far. I also bought Sloppy Firsts, Second Helpings, and Charmed Thirds at Half Price Books. I know that I read these first two a while ago, like a few years ago, and I can't remember if I read the third. I know I've read the fourth or fifth, but I don't really remember them, and everybody's been raving about them lately, and I'm sure they were good. I went to check on my Goodreads to see when I read them, and they aren't on there, so that means that I read them before I signed up for Goodreads, or I just forgot to add them, but, so I don't remember when I read them, but I am excited to give them another look. I remember obviously I liked it if I kept requesting the second and third at the library, so we'll see, but I was glad they had them. I also bought Notes from the Midnight Driver by Jordan Sonnenblick. I love him. If you saw my review on After Ever After, his first book was Drums, Girls, and Dangerous Pie, and then was Notes from the Midnight Driver, and it takes place in the same town. It's not this. A couple of the same characters are mentioned, and the kid who it focuses on knows them. This book totally cracked me up. This boy, Alex, finds out that his dad is shacking up with his third grade teacher, so his parents are getting a divorce. His mom is out on a date, I believe. I'm not sure. But he decides that a good idea would be to take a bottle of some sort of alcohol, I don't remember what, and drink it, and then drive over and confront his dad. And he ends up crashing the car on somebody's lawn, and there's a decapitated lawn gnome. It's very funny. That seems not humorous, that situation, but as you read through it and he grows, and it's really good. I love this book. I was cracking up the whole time I was reading it. So now I have it in hardcover. I owned it in paperback, but yay. So that was my Half Price Books shopping spree. And then we had a snow day on Wednesday, and the mall said it was open. I had a whole vlog about it, so I went up there and it was closed. Though the mall was open, but the bookstore in the mall was closed, Barnes & Noble. So I went back on Friday, and I got the book that I had been going for, the paperback of Silver Phoenix. I have the hardcover. I read it. I reviewed it. I loved it. But this cover is really pretty, and it matches the hardcover of the second book, Fury of the Phoenix. And of course, the paperback also contains some little bonus material. There's chapter 1 of Fury, as well as a recipe in the back that I want to try that looks really delicious. So I got the pretty paperback of Silver Phoenix. I also got the Iron Witch, which is one of the books I had originally been going up for. I'm excited for this one. It's by Karen Mahoney, and it looks fabulous. I love the cover. This part right here, you can't really tell, but it's actually kind of shiny, or different, not matte like the rest of the background. And it's supposed to be a fabulous book. I've heard great things. It sounds like something right up my alley. So I like the end papers too. I'm excited to read The Iron Witch. 2 books that I did not go for, but I couldn't resist, were White Cat by Holly Black, the new cover. Yes, I do own the hardcover, but everybody assured me it's okay that I bought the paperback because now you can see Castle's full face, and he is beautiful. Again, this cover matches the hardcover of Red Glove, the second one coming out. So I'm excited. I love the first book. This one also does have a sneak peek of red glove, so that makes it worth it too. So yes, I own it, or I own the hardcover. I've already read it, but I loved it. The last one I bought at Barnes & Noble is the paperback of The Splendor Falls by Rosemary Clement Moore. I love, love, love this book. I bought it when it came out for my school library. Well, it came out in August, so I got it in like September, October when we got our first shipment in. And its cover has the same like writing for The Splendor Falls, but the background is like a pinkish rose, like a close-up on this flower. This cover is just amazingly beautiful, and I think it really fits the story more. The other one was pretty, but this one is just gorgeous, and this is definitely more appealing to my middle schoolers. Like, they are going to be much more likely to pick up this book when I show them this. It's a beautiful story, and I actually love the way that Carrie Ryan said it. On the back, her little blurb says, "Lush with southern atmosphere, The Splendor Falls expertly weaves together romance, tension, and mystery, haunting and unforgettable." And I totally agree. It's a beautiful southern atmosphere. Like, it was just gorgeous. And it's about this girl. She's a dancer. She's from New York or something. Yeah, Manhattan. So she breaks a broken leg, kind of ends her career, and for now she's sent down to Alabama to stay with an aunt, I believe, who she doesn't really know, or a cousin, her father's cousin. And it's just a total culture shock, and there's some weird stuff going on, and she's kind of like, what the heck? But it's really fabulous. I highly, highly recommend it. Even if you don't typically like paranormal reads, it's not like, there's no sparkly vampires. It's very good. And then yesterday I went to Frugal Muse, which is another used bookstore in Madison, and I had the rest of a gift card left over, and I decided to spend that. I bought the audio CD of Ranger's Apprentice, The Kings of Clonmel. This is the 8th one. The 9th one is already out. I read the first 6, and I listened to the 7th one on CD. I just haven't had time to read them. My middle schoolers love them. I love them. But I find that it's just easier for me to listen to it on CD. So I'm excited to listen to this one, and then I will hopefully finally read Halt's Peril number 9. But after I listen to this, I will probably donate it to my middle school library, because I don't think I'll listen to it again. I typically just get audiobooks from the library. I don't usually buy them, but my library doesn't have this one yet, and I really just wanted to spend the store credit before it expired. So I got that. I also got the paperback of Numbers. I've already read the hardcover, but I got the Chaos, the companion book to this, for review, and so I just thought it'd be kind of nice to have a copy of this, so I don't actually own it. I wanted to go back through it and look through it before I read that one, so I could remember some stuff. And then I also bought this first one, The Book of Tormund, because I did get the second one for review. This comes out in April. I got this a while ago, but this one was really cheap, and so I thought, well, I may as well get this since I haven't read it yet, and I have a second one. So I have not read this one. It's definitely more middle grade, I think, or at least it looks like it from the cover, and the inside of the second one says it's for grades 7 and up, I believe. Yeah, ages 12 and up, grades 7 and up. It does look a little, the cover, not all my middle schoolers would pick this up. Even if I think they would like the story, they would kind of look at it and think it looked a little young. But, yeah, it's a Knight's Apprentice, takes place in 1307 Scotland, and there's this boy, Tormund, or Tormund, I'm not sure how to say his name exactly. He's 13 and he's different. He has these special abilities, and even his brother kind of is weirded out by him, so he doesn't really fit in. And then a Templar knight asks him to do this secret, what was it, a secret message, but he kind of messes things up, apparently, I guess, and everybody gets into some trouble. So he has to fight his way out. So I will read that one, and then I will read this one, and then I will likely donate this one to my middle school library, and then I'll buy a copy of this one for our library. Because I do think that, although some of the kids are just way too cool for covers that don't look all beautiful and gothic and stuff, some of them will definitely, I think, like this. And they do like the Templar, the idea of the Templars. A lot of them are really interested in that kind of time period. So yeah, that's what I had in my mailbox. Like I said, I did go a little crazy this week, but good books. I'm excited to finish Willow and to reread. I'm really actually excited to reread these ones, but I have to put it off because I need to read some more for review. And like I said, I've already read these ones, and I don't think I'm going to review them. I just want to read them for pleasure. So I hope you have a good week. I hope the Packers win the Super Bowl. Sorry for any of you Steelers fans, but really, I mean, make a better choice. Have a good one.